There we go. As you guys can tell, he is just thrilled to do the show. Oh yeah, he looks very excited, very excited. Here we go, and bring him right back there. Yes, they do bites. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Who's next? Nobody? Nobody? Alright guys, we'll take a look inside that mouth. There are 80 teeth in the mouth, 3,000 of their teeth in a lifetime, which really comes in handy when you think about how hard they can bite. A large animal can bite down with an entire ton of force within the mouth, guys. 2,000 pounds per square inch of power. You guys don't look at all impressed with 2,000 pounds, folks. Or have a sense of humor. Anybody out there? Now, when you think about it, 2,000 pounds, like the weight of a vehicle inside the mouth. Crocodilians have the strongest jaws of any animal measured so far, so let me try and show you that. I'm going to take my finger, I'm going to tap his teeth, and see if he'll slam the jaws shut trying to bite my finger for your entertainment. Yay. Oh, come on, guys, you got to try a lot harder than that. Alright, I'll take what I can get. Okay. See if he'll, no? Alright, there you go. So there you can see and hear that jaw pressure. If you're not paying attention, that's too bad. I'm not going to do it again. Now, even though they can bite down so hard, you can actually hold the jaw shut with your bare hand, as you can see me doing right now. The strength is in the closed, very little in the open, which does save my butt all day. I wouldn't have a job wasn't for that fact, or the show would be a lot shorter and a lot more exciting for everybody. Say hi to everybody.
Say hi.
Okay, guys, now, alligator wrestling itself is not like wrestling in a ring. I'm not trying to hurt them or headlock or body slam them. I do not wear tights or spandex. Not that kind of wrestling. What alligator wrestling actually is are techniques used by the Seminole tribe of Florida to capture an alligator. They want to jump on the back, tie a rope around the jaws, bring them back to their camp alive. And so the way they do this when they were alone is by holding the jaws of the alligator shut between their chin and their chest, what we call a bulldog. Which you guys want me to demonstrate for you, right?
Yeah!
Alright. I am appreciative of those three people over there who are excited. Alright, how about everybody else? You guys ready, right?
Yeah!
There we go. All I'm trying to say, guys, I get bit, you gotta be excited about it. So we hold him up, but he's gotta hold still first. You can then take out a rope, tie it around the jaws. Cotton tied alligator. You can even play tic-tac-toe with them in the sand. I'm kidding, guys. Don't try that. Please don't try that. But the idea is he cannot open up the jaw. Doesn't have the strength to do it. Now, one of the big questions I get all day, why aren't they all coming up behind me trying to eat me? I know a lot of people come in, they expect me to do backflips out of the water and rip off my head. And when I survive the first 5 minutes, I can tell a lot of people are confused and some are even disappointed. We know how it is. Now, sometimes they do come up to get me. I've had that happen. If one of them is coming up behind me, do you think the audience will warn you he's there? No, they never do. You just see all the cameras turn on at once. Everybody's watching. But really, though, they usually like to eat small animals. They don't usually attack people, but sometimes it does happen. So you do want to be paying attention. Now, if you look at the back of the alligator, they have these big bumps and ridges on their back made out of bone. Each one's what we call an osteoderm, means bone skin in Latin, so it's like armor plating to protect them. If you look at my bracelet, that's what it's made out of, are the bone plates in the back as armor. If you guys look right behind his eye, the ear is back here. He has a little flap to seal his ear canal off right there. It's kind of cute, like really ugly dogs are. So, he'll seal that off to keep out water, seal off his nose, even the back of the throat can seal off. Although they live in the water, they do not breathe underwater, but they do hold their breath up to 6 hours at a time. Yeah, guys, they'll slow the heart rate down to a beat a minute in order to pull that one off. Now, I have one more trick to show you with our alligator. Before I do it, though, let me tell you guys a little bit about myself, too, so you don't think I'm just some dumb redneck, because I see those stairs out there all day. I do actually have a bachelor's degree in environmental studies from Florida International University, so I'm an educated redneck. There's a difference, guys.
Good job.
Yeah, I actually do research on reptiles and amphibians professionally. Last month I was down in the Peruvian Amazon 24 days, and then Costa Rica 11 days after that, working with crocodiles and snakes. So this is a line of work I enjoy doing. I've always had a passion of working with wildlife. Now, our last trick that we're going to do to try and impress everybody is going to be what we call a face-off. Because if you mess it up, your face will come off. I'm going to set my chin on the edge of the open jaw. If you like a photo, it's going to look cool if my arms are outside, or if it goes horribly wrong, make sure you take a really good video of that and put it on YouTube. Yeah, you can have a sense of humor, you know.
Not that time.
Alright, hold on a second, guys. Y'all better be enjoying this, right? Alright, I'm just saying, you better be, because I get my face big. You gotta be excited. Get your picture quickly, please. Woo! Smells great, by the way. Okay, that's enough of that. Alright, guys, so. You see that tail swinging around hard, folks? That tail is solid muscle. They can literally break your leg with that tail. Very, very powerful tail. Alright, guys, now, I'll tell you what, I've been working with alligators for about 10 years now, and yes, you do get nervous. If you make a mistake, he'll bite you. There's no joke about that. A friend of mine got bit last month. It did break his arm, okay? There's a whole news story about it. It was at a different park, but he actually had his arm broken. A bone was sticking right outside. So again, guys, this is real. This is not Disney World, okay? It's a real live animal. Do not try this at home. Now, I do remember the first time I ever jumped on the back of an alligator, though. You're like, yes, it's awesome, right? I'm on the back of the gator. How do you get off the alligator? Very important part of the show. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set him down, grab onto his jaws. There we go, guys. All right. Now, if you watch, he does walk away, though. They're not mean or evil. As long as you try and respect them and keep your distance, they do the same thing. What we'll do now is take out our baby alligator. You can have your own alligator wrestling experience, guys. Now, if you like to hold the baby gator, notice he's alive. He does wiggle, and if you drop him, I'm going to drop one of you in here with these guys, okay? And if you like to hold him, guys...
Mira, salen peces, las pobres tortugas se friegan. Ah, ya le di a la grandota. Ah, sí se lo comió la grandota. Ya les echo más para allá porque se me andan arrimando mucho. Fíjense para allá, no sean tarugas. Ah, sí se lo comió. Mira, estas son diferentes.
Rat farms. Such disgusting places do exist, believe it or not. Now we get these rats in frozen solid. We then thaw them out. We feed them to the alligators. Now I know this is pretty gross for everybody here, but for the gators out there, yeah, they love those things. There you go. Yeah, the alligators definitely do like those rats. Now, the rat is actually a very, very good meal for the alligator. It's bite-sized. They swallow it whole. It has all the bones, the organs, and the fur, so it gives them the vitamins and nutrients that they need. So it's a perfect little compact piece of food for an alligator. So we're not just feeding them that to gross you guys. Take some pictures, learn something about the alligators, enjoy the experience, but this feeding really is for you guys. It's not really for them. When we actually feed them for their diet, we will dump several hundred pounds of raw beef or raw chicken in here at once, and that's what they live off of, are the very large feedings. Okay, so again, nothing. In a week, typically nothing. Even within a month, sometimes that's still nothing, which can be very surprising if you're thinking like a person. As mammals, we eat every day, we produce our own body heat. They don't do this, so they actually eat a fraction of the amount of food that we do since they don't produce their own body heat. That means you can take one of these big fat alligators out of here, not feed him an entire year, literally 12 months with no food, and he could survive. Now, you can see he's very considerate of his friends. He just sat on his head. But anyways, like I was saying, guys, the problem is that once you do feed them, they learn to associate you with food. If you don't have the food, very important. See if we can get one of these guys to hop up over here. Hey, pay attention down here, guys. There we go. Almost. There you go. Now, you guys heard those jaws slam shut. 2,000 pounds per square inch of power. That's what an adult alligator can bite down with. The strongest jaw sometimes fight over the food, and it looks pretty rough because, well, yeah, if you were a person in there, you'd not be a happy camper. But for the alligator, that sort of behavior is normal, and they don't usually hurt each other, but sometimes they do. And you might see a few three-legged alligators in here. That is a consequence of fighting. That does happen whether you're here in captivity or in the wild as well. They do fight with each other. But they are very, very strong, very resilient animals. Let's see if we can get another one of these guys over here. There you go, buddy. Come on, big fella. Oh. I didn't move. You missed. Don't blame me. There you go. Alright. Okay, guys, I'm down to my last rabbit feeding right here. Last one I have. We'll take a request. Where do you guys want me to throw it?
Over here.
Over here.
Over here.
Kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Now, if I throw it out really far in the middle, you know what they do? They do this.
Nothing.
I'll wait for the next one. Yeah, they're not really going to go after you. So let's pick an animal. Which one? The big guy in the fruit?
Small one. They didn't eat anything.
Yeah, we'll get this guy right here. See if we can get him interested. Now, come on, big guy. I'm going to see if I can get him to come forward a little bit. Come on, buddy. Come over here. No, not you. Come on. Almost. Come on, big guy. Come on. Come on, big guy. There you go. Okay.